Hey guys, right, let's see if we can do this time without being ruined by drill noises. London is a very noisy city, but I wanted to talk very quickly today about something that came to mind while I was running through my vision and my plan, which I so often do. I sit down and I like to brainstorm and make sure I'm clear on my goals and where I'm going and exactly how things break down, so I have that clarity that really helps guide my decisions as I at least try to attack every new day. So one of the things that came to mind was when I was looking through all the projects I had on, I had to come to a decision about which projects I decided to go ahead with and which projects I decided to drop, because I had simply too many things happening, too many ideas, too many plans. One of the things that came to mind that I wanted to remind you fellas of, that really helped me today, was how key it is to be absolutely sold. You have to be 100% sold. You have to be 100% all in on those things that you are trying to sell other people. And it could be sell as in make money from, but it could also be sell as in persuade, negotiate with, and inspire with. So it could be that you are trying to bring a project into the world and you book a course, your own products and services, a new book, some new idea that you're trying to sell the world on. If you're not 100% all in and genuinely behind that project, behind your product, and you truly deeply know your value and you really get it, and it's not like I'm trying to sell something and half-heartedly getting it out in the world, and I don't mind if I don't sell all out, and I don't mind if I don't do that successfully, and it blah blah blah. If you think in half measures in that way with whatever you're bringing to the world, it's not worth doing. Don't bother. Drop it, or remind yourself again, re-inspire yourself about whatever project it is that you may have lost enthusiasm for. You've got to find that genuine belief once again. And the project that I was looking over and thinking about whether I should carry on with or drop, I couldn't quite get to the point where I was totally sold on it. I realized that it wasn't quite something I could really be truly in line with and really find something to be excited about sharing with the world. So I decided to drop it. And it was a project that I spent a lot of time sort of building up and thinking about and planning for and creating components for. It was a course that took me quite a lot of time, but I decided to just drop promoting it and drop putting more effort and energy into it, because I just wasn't 100% sold on it. And if you're not 100% sold on something, it's much better to use the time that you would have spent on that half-hearted project with something that you could go all in on. And I've since realized that I needed to replace the time I would have been spending on that project with better ones, with more inspiring ones that I could really be sold on and really be fired up to go and bring to the world. And that's the key thing. Make sure you're sold, completely sold on you, completely sold on your service, completely sold on the courses and projects and books and ideas you want to bring to other people. If you have an interview coming up, or you've got a meeting with someone and you have to sell your idea and you're trying to persuade, you've got to find a way of understanding and really inhabiting and really knowing the true value of what you have to offer, because that's when the enthusiasm to want to share it, that's where the fire comes, that's where the passion and the enthusiasm to get this product out into the world comes from. There's no point spending time on something if you're not willing to go out and work your way through the resistance and the feeling uncomfortable and feeling frustrated and not wanting to get out of bed in the morning. You have to be fired up. And so sometimes that just requires a reminder, sitting down and maybe even every day, getting a pen and paper out, my favorite, and listing out all the reasons why you need to be selling this thing. You need to be pushing this thing. You need to be promoting whatever it is, your business. You've got to know why you have value. You've got to know why you're able to make someone's life better with what you have. And then you'll be willing to go out and share it and bring it to someone with real enthusiasm, and they're going to pick up on that enthusiasm. And that's where the success will come from. So be 100% all in, totally sold on you and your products and services and your ideas. Otherwise, it's not worth it. either drop it or remind yourself, energize yourself around those things you need to bring to the world. Hope that made sense, guys. Do subscribe if you enjoyed this. Do like this video if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.